Haribo. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Sira Swarupananda Paramahamsa Ite Namine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Sira Swarupananda Paramahamsa Ite Namine Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasade Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Nitai Gaur Hari Bol 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 Hari Bol Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Siddha Swarup Ananda Paramahamsa Ite Namine Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasudeva Gaur Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Haribol. So good afternoon everyone. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. So paki-adjust na lamang po no ng ating audio kung medyo mahina no. So it's a gloomy afternoon dito sa part ng Bicol ano. So by the way, before anything else, I would like to invite everyone na this coming August 12 to 15, personally po mag-host po ako ulit ng talk, ganito ulit, about meditation and youth resiliency. Okay? So, syempre, alam naman natin, ano po, na the impact ng nangyari ngayon because of this pandemic. Okay? So, yung pangunahing naapektuhan na sector ng ating community is yung mga kabataan. Okay? Yung youth. So, nais natin, ang objectives natin ay nais nating mapakinggan yung kanilang boses. Ano? Nais nating marinig din yung kanilang side. At ano ba yung mga, maybe we can learn from them also, no? Kung ano yung mga artistic way kung paano nila na-overcome din, no? Yung pangyayari. Okay? So, syempre, meron din silang mga para-para, no? And also, how meditation also help us, okay, to overcome the stress and the effect of this pandemic. Okay? Alright. So, yun po, no? So, this coming August 12, okay, till weekend, okay? Ano yan? In also, celebration din po yun ng tinatawag nating World or International Youth Day. Ayan. Okay? Araw ng mga kabataan. Okay. So now, we come now to the topic this afternoon. Okay? Yung pag-uusapan natin ngayon ay tungkol sa tanong na, can meditation help us overcome the negative thoughts, okay, within our mind? Okay? So, can meditation help us overcome the negative thoughts, okay, sa ating isipan? Ano ba yung mga negative thoughts, di ba? Ano ba yung mga negative thoughts, ma'am? Ano ba yung mga yung mga fear, di ba? Mga worries natin, mga pag-aalinlangan natin, di ba? Ano pa? Ang dami, okay? Di ba? Ang dami yung mga, kung titignan natin, if we're going to observe our mind, actually, madaming mga bumabagabag sa ating isipan. Lalong-lalo na sa panahon ngayon. Okay? So, ang tanong ay, nakakatulong ba talaga yung meditation? Di ba? Nakakatulong ba talaga yung meditation na ma-overcome or malagpasan ng isang tao yung mga negative thoughts na bumabagabag sa ating isipan? Diba? Kung ano man yung mga negatibong mga bumabagabag dyan. Diba? Alright. So, before anything else, kailangan muna natin i-define, okay, kung ano po ba talaga yung kahulugan ng meditation. Okay? Ano po ba talaga yung ibig sabihin ng pagme-meditate, di ba? Or tinatawag nating meditation. Okay? So, some of us, meron na tayong mga idea, di ba? Meron na tayo. Karamihan po sa atin naman ay meron ng mga idea, no? Meron na tayong ideya kung ano yung meditation. Maybe some of you, ng mga viewers, ay magsasabi na ang meditation ay isang pamamaraan para ma-relax. Di ba? Ma-relax. Di ba? Taimtim, mapayapa. Di ba? So, you just simply close your eyes. Di ba? And then, breathing deeply. Di ba? Malalim na paghinga. In and out. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay? So, maybe, for some, this is meditation. Where in fact, this is not yet meditation. Okay? Yung mga deep breathing exercise, okay? Concentration, okay? Most especially sa mga asanas or yoga exercise. Yung deep breathing ay hindi pa po yun yung actual na meditation. Okay? Yung mga deep breathing exercise, okay, is just ay tinatawag po natin yung pre-meditation. Alright? So, para to make it clear. Alright? So, yung paghinga ng malalim, okay, calming your breaths and everything, this is not yet a form of meditation. This is a pre-meditation techniques. Okay? Kasi tinutulungan lang po tayo nito pakalma. Kasi alam naman natin, merong positibong effect yung paghinga or pag-breathe ng malalim. It can actually calm down, okay, yung heart rate natin at yung makam niya rin yung ating isipan. But this is not yet the meditation. Ang tawag natin doon is pre-meditation technique. Alright. So what is now then the meaning of meditation? Ano ba talaga ang tunay na kahulugan ng meditation? Okay? So, yung iba naman sasabihin, siguro pag nakaupo tayo ng lotus position, di ba? When we sit down in the lotus position, and then when we place our fingers like this, di ba? And then we just empty our mind, you know, you just empty your mind. This is meditation. Di ba? Di ba? This is not yet, okay? Or some will concentrate, focus the mind. Di ba? Concentration is not meditation. Di ba? So, hindi yon, okay? A businessman can put his mind to the money. Di ba? Di ba? Or you can watch a pornographic, di ba? Videos, you're just focusing. Di ba? So, that's not meditation. Di ba? Hindi po yun meditation. Okay? So, ano ba talaga yung meditation? Meditation means, as I've learned sa aking spiritual teacher, meditation means, ang kahulugan ng meditation ay putting our heart and our mind, okay, our entire consciousness to God. So, yung object ng ating meditation, yung object, okay, ng ating pagme-meditate is God. So, meaning to say, inilalagay natin yung ating isipan at yung ating isip at yung ating puso sa Diyos. Itinutuon natin sa Kanya. That is the real meaning of meditation. So, yung object ng pagme-meditate mo is God. So, as they say, prayer, when we pray, is as simply as form of meditation. Right? So, yun po, no? So, ang ibig sabihin talaga ng meditation is putting our heart and our mind to God. Okay? So, the object of our meditation is God. Alright. So, does that mean na kailangan ko muna maging pure? Di ba? Kailangan ko ba maging munang pure pag nagsimula ng meditation? No, hindi. Okay? Everyone can begin the practice of meditation. In fact, our spiritual teacher encourage us to practice meditation in our home. Di ba? Make our home a temple, make our home a meditation center that we can actually rest. Di ba? We can actually a time to meditate and contemplate upon the names of God. So what is the example of meditation? Di ba? Kami po ay nagtuturo ng individual meditation, and that is what we call the Japa yoga meditation, and we are using Japa beads, okay? And also yung kanina before tayo magsimula ng ating talk, we call it music meditation, or traditionally it is called kirtan, okay? Congregational chanting of the names of God, okay? Alright, so we call it mantra meditation. Okay, so kung narinig nyo na po yung mantra, so man means mind, tra means to draw away, alisin yung ating isipan dito sa mundong ito at itinutuon niya ngayon sa spiritual or to God. Okay, mantra. Okay, so when we say mantra, it is not just an ordinary sound. Hindi siya ordinaryong tunog. Okay, it is a spiritual sound vibration. It's parang example nito po ay names of God, pangalan ng Diyos, salita ng Diyos, or mga pastimes or activities na describing the activity of God. So when a person here simply listen and contemplate upon the names of God, it can have a positive effect both in our mind and our heart. Alright, di ba? So when we say a person is meditating, hindi naman kailangan na, ang tawag dito yung ideally, okay? Ideally, na dapat ay, ang tawag dito, very calm, yung surroundings, okay? Ang tawag ba? Very peaceful, okay? Ideally, okay? Hindi naman necessary. Ang importante is kung saan natin hinihimlay or kung saan natin inilalagay yung ating puso at yung ating isipan. At inilalagay natin yon sa pangalan ng Diyos. Alright. So, even in the Bible, it was stated that our help is in the name of the Lord who made heaven and earth. Okay? And there's a prayer, Our Father who art in heaven, holy is your name. So, when we are placing our mind and our heart to God, we can actually experience peace. Di ba? Payapa. Okay? Actually, that is just a side effect. Ano? So, actually, yung kabuuhang benefit talaga ng pagpa-practice ng meditation is you can actually experience a loving relationship with God. So, when we have this loving relationship with God, it can overcome all the anxieties, all the worries, all the fear, okay? All the negativities within our mind. Okay? And most especially the fear of death. Di ba? So, yun lang naman yung kabuuhan na kinakatakutan natin. Yun lang naman talaga yung the bottom line. Di ba? Yun yung pinaka sumombunum. Di ba? Ito yung pinaka bottom line, the fear of death. Ano ba talaga? Hindi ko alam. Di ba? Gulong-gulo tayo ngayon. Magpapabaksin ba ako o hindi? Di ba? Magiging healthy ba ako o hindi? Magbabago na ba ako? Hindi na ba ako iinom o iinom? Di ba? Di ba? Kasi GCQ, ECQ, di ba? Ano ba talaga ang gagawin? So, maraming pumapasok sa ating isipan, di ba? Di ba? Different folks, different people have different negativities within our mind, di ba? If you're a businessman, di ba? Kung nagninegosyo tayo, ang iniisip natin, di ba? Naku, parang lugi na yata ko di ba? Meron pang kita, nag-ano ba? Umuusad ba yung negosyo ko, di ba? Di ba? If you're youths, di ba? Mga college students, di ba? Saan ba ako magka-college, di ba? Bakit hindi ako crush ng crush ko? Di ba? Different folks have different negativities or thoughts na iniisip natin kung ano-ano. Di ba? Okay? So, ito yung ngayon yung naka-registered sa ating isipan. Ayan. Di ba? So, before we talk about, we talk about the benefits. Okay? We talk about the meaning of meditation, which is, meditation means placing our heart and our mind to God. And then let's talk about our mind. Ayan. Di ba? Pag-usapan natin yung ating isip. Ayan. Di ba? You know, my friend, by practicing yoga meditation, there is what we call yoga philosophy. Okay? In the yoga and meditation views, perspective, a person should understand na hindi po tayo yung ating physical na katawan at hindi rin tayo yung ating isipan. Okay? So this is the very fundamentals of practicing yoga meditation. A person first should understand, kailangan daw natin maintindihan muna yung ating sarili. Okay? Kailangan natin maunawaan na hindi tayo yung katawan at hindi rin tayo yung isip. Okay? Now, talking about the isip, talking about the mind, di ba? Kasi ang tanong how can meditation help overcoming the negative thoughts within our mind? Di ba? So, unahin na muna natin yung ating isip. Ano ba talaga yung mind? Di ba? Okay? Ano ba talaga yung isipan? Di ba? Noon, before nag-aaral pa tayo, 'di ba? Sasabihan tayo ng teacher natin, "Uy, gamitin niyo naman yung isip niyo." 'Di ba? Yun yung palaging sinasabi sa atin ng ating mga teacher, no? Pagtatamad-tamad yung isang estudyante, 'di ba, mag-aral, 'di ba? "Uy, ano ba naman kayo? Gamitin niyo naman yung isip niyo." 'Di ba? So meaning to say, the phrase gamitin niyo naman yung isip niyo. 'Di ba? So, meaning to say, there is other people, merong gumagamit sa isip. You get my point? Diba? Merong gumagamit. So, sino yung gumagamit sa isip? Kung ikaw yung iyong isipan, ngayon, sino yung gumagamit sa isip? Right? Tama ba? O naguluhan lang? Yes! Diba? We need to understand that the mind is separate from the self. Who is the self? I am the self. I am the soul inside the body. Okay? My body, this physical body is temporary. It undergoes to so many changes from boy to youth to old age. Similarly, your mind, okay? Your mind is like a stream of thoughts. Okay? Para lang siyang a stream, parang ilog, okay? Like a stream of thoughts. Yung kung ano-ano yung mga pumapasok sa ating isipan. Okay? And you, the self, are the observant of your mind. Ikaw yung nag-o-observe. Ikaw yung nasa gitna. At ikaw yung nanonood kung ano man yung ipinapakita sa atin ng ating isipan. Whether it's a positive or negative. But the thoughts, the stream of thoughts is constantly, okay, flowing. Kasi yun yung ating isipan. As my spiritual master explained, and he says that our mind is like a monkey. Okay? Yung ating isipan daw is like monkey. Palipat-lipat siya. Di ba? Kailangan natin maintindihan, kailangan talaga natin ma-separate yung ating sarili sa ating isipan. So, our mind is like a monkey. Why? Di ba? Take for example, di ba? Punta ka sa mall, may nakita kang gusto mong isang bagay, right? Gustong-gusto mo bag, di ba? Diba, yung mga babae makaka-relate dito, di ba? Ano kaya to, di ba? Ito kaya, maganda ba to? Di ba? Di ba? Ay, sige na nga, ito na nga lang, di ba? Tapos, paglakad naman sa isang store, may nakita naman, sale. Oh, ito na lang, mas maganda, di ba? So, nag-decide ka na ng ito, tapos biglang pumalit na naman, nagpalit na naman, di ba? So, ano ba talaga, di ba? Hindi na nga lang ako bibili. You see? That's the influence of our mind. Every day, di ba? We are being harassed by our mind in terms of decision making, di ba? Or sometimes we forgot things, di ba? Nakalimutan natin yung mga bagay na dapat natin alalahanin, di ba? Nakalimutan natin, di ba? Because of the mind. You see? So like the mind is like a monkey. You, the self, the spirit soul inside this body, di ba? You are actually observing the mind. Okay? The analogy is given. Okay? That the person inside is like an observant. Okay? So, parang yung ating, tawag dito, yung ating mind, yung isipan daw ng isang tao ay para siyang, kung noon ay cassette recorder. Pero ngayon, hindi na eh. Hindi na kasi, it's too old school, no? You know, yung mga kabataan natin ngayon, anong pinagsasabi ni Sir, no? Cassette recorder, di ba? You know, it's like a movie screen, sinihan, di ba? It's like a sinihan. Okay? So, yung isipan daw natin is like a screen. Parang ito ngayon, yung screen. Okay? And our senses, yung senses natin, yung mga pandaman natin, yung mata, yung ilong, yung dila, yung tenga, para siyang tape recorder. Okay? So, they are like cameras. Nire-record nila. Okay? Yung mga nakikita mo, yung mga napapakinggan mo, yung mga naamoy mo, yung nalalasahan nyo, yung natatouch. At lahat yon ay pinoproject sa atin sa isipan. Okay? Alright? Okay? Now, I will give you an exercise. Alright? So, okay. So, kung sino man ngayon ang nanonood, you can just simply sit down. Okay? Kasi sabi nila, yung mata daw yung nakakakita. Di ba? Okay? Yung mata, yung tumitingin. Di ba? Yun yung sinasabi. But this exercise is, we can call it you, the unseen seer. Ikaw. Okay? You, the unseen seer. So, I will give you an exercise. You can actually do this in your home. Alright? Okay. So, you can simply sit down. Okay? So, observe. Okay? Observe. Tignan nyo. Alright? Kung ano yung nasa loob ng inyong kwarto. O kung nasaan man kayo. It's either nasa swimming pool ka or nasa kung saan, alright? Okay, so do this exercise, alright? Okay. Now, you can observe. Sa akin, nakikita ko, okay, I can observe the plants at my back. Okay? So, nakikita ko yung sofa, okay, and the guitar. Alright. Now, let us close our eyes for a minute. And then, you can actually project. Okay? I-project daw natin kung ano yung nakita mo sa iyong room or kung asang ka man. But you can also project it through your mind. Pero close ang iyong mata. Now, ask yourself, who is observing the mind? Sino yung nakakakita even though your eyes is closed? Now open your eyes. Alright? So it's up, you see? So even though our eyes are closed, di ba? Pero you can observe. Now, let me ask you this question. Who is observing the mind? It is you, the soul inside. Okay? It is us, the spirit soul inside the body. So, in the yoga perspective, a person should understand. We should understand. We should come to this understanding. Maunawaan natin that a person is not the body and we are not the mind. Okay? The nature of the mind, ang nature talaga ng mind, magulo, is like a monkey. Okay? It's like a monkey. Right? Okay na to, biglang kinaumagaan, hindi na. Okay. Di ba? Kaya nga may salitang tinutoyo, tinutoyo, di ba? Ang sama naman pakinggan, pero tinutoyo na naman eh, di ba? Di ba? You see, kasi bakit? Nagpalit na naman yung isipan, di ba? Flickering, mind. Okay? So one should understand the nature of the mind. Therefore, if a person understand the nature of the mind and understand who he really, kung sino ka, then you can actually separate yourself from the influence of the mind. Sometimes your mind dictates us. Di ba? Sasabihin ng ating isipan, malungkot ka. Tapos sasabihin, di ba? Malungkot ako. Di ba? And sometimes sasabihin ng ating isipan, masaya ka. Ang saya ko. You see? So we should actually be the master of the mind, not the mind controlling us. Di ba? Pero syempre, magagawa lang natin yon if we actually apply the process of meditation. Di ba? Okay? So, kailangan talaga yon. So, overcoming the negativities of the mind. Okay? Right? Overcoming the negativities of the mind by simply understanding first that we are not the body and we are not the mind. And then, understanding the meaning of meditation. Not contemplating upon kung ano man yung dinidikta sa iyo ng iyong isipan. Di ba? Kasi majority ng sinasabi ng ating isip are not real. Alright? Are not real. You see? You know? So, we can actually go with this topic so on and so mahaba. Okay, you know, guys, if you're interested, we can actually talk, and I can give a weekend class on this one about meditation for free. All right, if you're interested to learn, you can just keep contact us. You know. Oh, all right. So overcoming the negativities and the thoughts. Okay. So babalik tayo sa meaning ng meditation. So when you actually focus your mind to the mantra. Okay, the spiritual sound vibration, the names of God, it can actually cleanse our mind. Okay, it can actually purify our mind and our heart. It can actually vanquish the fear, the anxieties, the worries. Okay, so on and so forth. Diba? Kung ano man yung nasa isipan natin. Sasabihin naman ng iba na sarcastic, we, ganun lang yung kadali, sir. Diba? Hindi nga, sir. Diba? Ganun lang ba kadali yun? Yes! Di ba? Because the names of God is so powerful that it can actually help a person. Okay? Matulungan tayo na maunawaan natin yung ating relationship sa Kanya. At maunawaan natin kung ano yung relationship natin sa ating isipan. Nang sa ganon, hindi na tayo masyado mag-overthink ng mga negative thoughts. Because if you're going to focus always on the negative thoughts that is being fed by our mind, surely hindi tayo makaka-experience ng peacefulness. Di ba? No matter how, gaano mang kalaki yung positive thinking na itanim natin sa ating sarili, di ba? Yung positive thinking, the positive thinking. I'm okay. Di ba? Diba? I'm okay na. Right? No, that will not help. Okay? You need to understand, the deeper understanding is you need to understand that you are spirit soul. You're not the mind. Okay? In the ancient text, in the yoga text, there is a mantra that says, Aham Brahmasmi. Okay? Aham brahmasmi. I'm not my body, I'm not my mind, I am spirit soul. I am the eternal spirit soul. Eternal sparks of God. Aham brahmasmi. I am not matter, I'm spirit. Okay? So by contemplating on this, nare-remind tayo that we can actually separate ourselves from the influence of our mind. Diba? Okay? Because if we continue to listen and identify with our mind, then our life will never be peaceful. There is also a saying in an ancient yogist text, okay, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, that in order for us to have a healthy body, we need to have a peaceful mind. Now, how can a person experience and achieve peaceful mind? By practicing mantra meditation, by regularly listening, chanting, resting our heart to the uh, transcendental sound, holy names of God. Okay? So, some of you may hear it na parang, baka joke. Well, sabi nga you can taste, malalasahan natin yung flavor ng cake kung tayo rin mismo ay titikim. Right? So, after viewing this video, it's up to you. Right? Maybe you can, pwede nyong i-consider na you can apply, diba, the process of meditation in your personal lives. Maybe you can consider. Diba? And then we are offering it for free. Diba? Nang sa ganon, you can become free from the negative influence, the thoughts. Diba? And sometimes even the positive thoughts, it becomes overwhelmed, you know? Diba? You know, there are people na inaatake rin sila sa puso sa sobrang saya. You know? Yes, that's happened sometimes. Okay? So, sobrang saya niya because of the influence of the mind, di ba? I'm so happy, so overwhelmed, inatake siya sa puso, you know? You see? Alright? So, you become aware of the nature of the body and the nature of your mind. Di ba? Okay? So, yun. Alright? So, meron bang tanong? Ano yung tanong? Alright, so, okay. There are, may tanong? Ano to? Ma'am Bell. Alright. Honorable sir, pwede po ba makarinig about sa negative thoughts on the vaccine? Call of duty po now. As a member of the community. Ang tawag dito? Hindi ko nababasa. Magpapabaksin pa kaya? Asan to? Hindi ko na ano kaya, ma'am? Kaya lang hesitant pa rin po ang karamihan na mag-submit. Nawala. Alright. Well, you know, I will be honest, alright? So, well, first and foremost, as being advised by the government, okay, that everyone should take a shot, okay, magpabaksin. Alright? Now, kung ano yung magbibigay at magdudulot sa atin ng kapayapaan sa ating isipan, ano po? Okay, kapayapaan sa ating isipan, then you should do it. Di ba? Then you should do it. Di ba? Okay, as a prescribed, then the government and then all the health officials, all right, all the health officials are advising us that we should take the shot, the vaccines, all right, then you should follow. But at the same time, we have the personal decision, di ba? Still. Okay, meron ka pa ring dapat na personal decision. Okay? Sa side mo, whether or not you may take the vaccines or not. Okay? 'Di ba? Kasi kahit naman tayo mayroong vaccine, the same pa rin ang ating procedures na gagawin. Okay? As I've read it kanina lang, sa radio, that it was being discussed by the health officials in the local cities in our area, na even though a person ay meron na siyang vaccine, okay, na ano na siya, still, he or she can be subjected pa rin sa, tawag dito, sa virus, di ba? And also similarly, those people na wala pang shot, ganun pa din. Okay? So, the aim team na ang kailangan natin dito ay talagang we should become a responsible individual, we should become a responsible individual na kung saan kailangan natin gawin kung ano yung makakabuti sa lahat. Diba? Yun yung makakabuti. Kung ano yung makakabuti sa lahat. Hindi lamang sa akin, hindi lamang sa family ko, kundi sa lahat. Diba? So, yung sabi nga ni sa Bicol, karahayan para sa kagabsan. Yan. Diba? Yes, syempre may mga naririnig tayong negative, di ba, then positive. Well, in my case, di ba, wala man ako sa posisyon because I'm not a health expert here, di ba? You should ask the doctors, the health officials. I'm just sharing with you my opinion on the vaccine, taking the vaccine. If personally, if you're going to ask me, okay, kung merong ang tawag dito, shots, then I will take that shot. Di ba? I will take that shot. And then, at the same time, kagaya ngayon pa rin, dito sa amin kasi, wala pa dumarating na shot. Then, ganun pa din. We should follow the protocols, the health protocols. We should be not very, very relaxed. Di ba? Nakakala natin ay para na lang tayong walang dinidil ditong problems about the COVID-19, We should kailangan tayong maging responsible. Not just for ourselves, not just for our family, but for the whole. Diba? Yan. That's my, yan. So, ngayon, kung tawag dito, sabi mo nga ay na-vaksinan ka na, di ba? At meron pa rin tayong naguguluhan pa rin tayo sa ating isipan, ano po? 'Di ba? Ano kaya ang mangyayari sa atin? 'Di ba? Ano ba yung tawag ito? Ano ba yung dulo ng mangyayari dito? Well, we should face the reality that COVID-19 is already here. And it's already evolving, As my spiritual master says, that the disease, okay, yung mga sakit is like a 10 billion headed dragon. Okay, that's the nature of this world. The disease is like we are facing, problems in life. And what is this? The birth, disease, old age, and death. And the disease is one of that four. Okay, yung birth, diseases, old age, and death. Diba? So if if a person wants to get free from diseases, diba? Malagpasan man natin to, hindi pa rin natin malalagpasan yung becoming old. Diba? Sooner or later our body becomes old. Diba? We're gonna get old. Then after that getting old, sooner or later our body gonna die. You see? Diba? Our body will get old, we're gonna die. Whether you take the shots or not. I'm very sorry, but diba? That's a reality. This is the reality of life. Whether or not there is COVID, there's a pandemic or not, still we're facing the reality that we're going to die. Diba? So the fear that we are experiencing having the shots or not having the COVID vaccine shot is just like a representation of fear of death, fear of dying. Diba? Kasi may naririnig tayo, oh na-shot, oh, may namatay, namatay. Diba? O wala akong vaccine, mamamatay ako. Diba? So you know, you get the point. We are facing a dilemma here. Here you are, there is a person that take shots and then pero sa isipan niya pa rin, hindi ko pa rin alam talaga kung ano yung mangyayari sa akin. Sabi nga ng kaibigan ko sabi niya, nag-post siya, may Facebook friend, sabi niya, nag-post siya, tapos nag-comment ako, kumusta, ano yung na-feel mo? Sabi niya, okay ma'am padi, pero kung mamatay ako sa aga, aram na rin do. You see, it's just jokingly, but you know, here you are, there is a person here na, he take the vaccines, and then, but still, at the back of his head, he's worrying about death. Okay? He's worrying about kamatayan. And then, on the other side, meron na naman ditong isang tao, okay, na hindi na pa nababaksin, but still is worrying on death. So both the people who take the vaccines and the people who na hindi pa nababaksin, is still, both of them are at the back of their fearing of death. You see? Di ba? I'm very sorry, but, you know, so lahat man ay natatakot sa kamatayan. So these are ito na yung pinakamalaking dilemma, facing fear of death. So good thing, practicing meditation, okay? By practicing yoga meditation, you can actually overcome the fear, the greatest fear and anxiety and worries, and they're overcoming the fear of death, the fear of dying. Diba? Who can offer us the vaccine not to die? Oh, you see? That's the reality. Even though there are so many experts, even though there are so many companies, diba? Diba? They can prolong life, but you cannot create a vaccine that you cannot die. The body will die. But if we understand that I am spirit soul, aham brahmasmi, I'm spirit soul, I am not matter. I'm eternal spirit soul. My body die, but myself, I, does not die. Diba? It is what it is in this world. So, you know, so, alright, so kung si Ma'am Bell ay you have the shot already, and then, alright, you have the shot. Alright, so just do what you need to do. Di ba? Gawin na natin kung ano lang yung dapat natin gawin. Just follow the safety protocols and at the same time, di ba? Be a good citizen. Di ba? Di ba? The same with those people na ganun din, na hindi pa rin nabaksinan, di ba? We should be not so relaxed, di ba? Nakala natin, wala na, you know. Still, nandun, we should face the reality. COVID-19 will still remain and will stay. This is the reality. Di ba? This is the reality of life. Di ba? Kaya nga tayo nandito, di ba, mga kaibigan? Kaya nga, ang tawag natin sa episode na ito, Let's Talk About Life. And this is the reality of life. Di ba? So, we are offering a solution to overcome the fear, the most greatest fear. Di ba? And that is the fear of death. The fear of dying. When a person understands his actual identity, that in fact he is a spirit soul, you overcome fear of death. Then, therefore, you must understand the deeper purpose, the deeper meaning of life. Because that is the purpose of this human form of life. To inquire. Diba? Inquire, magtanong. Diba? Nobody wants to have a COVID-19, pero why the hell it's happening? Diba? Why is it that I really want to enjoy but di ako naging masaya? Diba? You see? Bakit gusto ko maging Di ba? Maging ma-experience ko yung happiness pero hindi ako naging happy. Lalo pa rin ako nagiging worry. Di ba? Meron akong pera sa pitaka. Ang dami. Naiwan ko yung pitaka. Yung pitaka, yun yung nagkusaki ng suffering. Di ba? You see? Di ba? And what is the greatest disease? Talking about disease. Di ba? So what is the greatest disease, you know? Does anyone knows? The greatest disease, as my spiritual master explained it, the greatest disease is materialism. Di ba? Materialism. Di ba? Please forgive it for this is very strong word, but this is the greatest disease. Materialism. That a person identifies that I am my body, I am my mind, becoming overwhelmed with this body. Di ba? Just taking the selfie, di ba? Becoming overwhelmed, di ba? Satisfying the desires of my mind will bring me happiness. Satisfying the desires of my senses, di ba? Will bring me happiness. So the greatest disease is materialism. The thinking that this world is our perfect home. Di ba? Thinking that this world is our perfect home. And then we become attached to this world, and by attaching ourselves to this world brings so many pain. Becoming attached to this body gives us so many anxiety. You see? Everyone is talking, everyone is giving opinion. Right? What should do and not to do. Di ba? But in fact, lahat man ay hindi alam talaga kung anong gagawin. Right? Di ba? Until this point of time, di ba? Hindi natin alam kung ano yung dapat nating gawin. So, sabi nga we are like animals. Di ba? We're simply living on fear of death. You see? If we are in this human form of life, a person should actually come to that platform of utilizing this body to inquire about the absolute truth, about God, about spiritual purpose. You see? Alright? So hopefully, sana please forgive me if I become strong on that point. Okay? But I really want to share this insights. Okay? Alright? So that's it. So kung meron pa ba kayong mga concern, ang tawag dito, shout out time tayo. Alright? So sino bang isi-shout out natin? So thank you very much sa lahat ng mga nanood ng ating Facebook live. So I really want to shout out doon sa mga nanonood. Alright? So isa-isayin natin. Alright, Quiz Jericho. Shout out po, Tabakenyo Vloggers. Alright, shout out sa iyo, Quiz Jericho. Haribol, ayan, si Doc John Renzi. Haribol. Alright, Bell Nidea. Thank you very much, sir. Marami pong nagtatanong from my side. This will help po. Thank you. Alright, thank you very much also, Ma'am Bell. Alright. Shout out sa iyo, Lalin. Hinihintay ko pa rin yung tanong mo. Alright. Shout out John Carl Campit. Alright. Haribol. Raymond Rodriguez Muyano. Shout out. Haribol. Mark Anthony Rodriguez. Haribol. Thank you, brother. Thank you for watching. Ano pa ba? May Marie. Watching from the swimming pool. Wow. Alright. So, shout out sa iyo dyan, May Marie. Ano pa? Wilson. Shout out sa iyo. Ayan, shout out. Alright. So that's it siguro, no? Okay. So we'll end the talks here. Again. So thank you very much doon po sa nagpadala ng tanong. Sana ay nasagot natin, And also kay Ma'am Bell sa additional points of questions, okay? So, again, I'm inviting everyone, most especially the youth, okay? This coming August 12, we'll be having this celebration on the International Youth Day. So, sana ay mapagbigyan din tayo ng mga kabataan, ano? Marinig din natin yung side nila, no? Ano? Kung, syempre, kailangan mapakinggan din yung ano nila. Maybe, ang tawag dito, they can share also. Okay? Kung ano man yung mga napagdaanan din nila, alam mo yun. Because lahat naman tayo, actually, matututo tayo eh. Di ba? I really want to listen. Okay? Alright? So, that's it. So, thank you very much for watching. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Reno Briguera. Alright? So, on YouTube. So, doon ko rin pinopost yung mga previous mga live ko na mga talks, and also you can listen to my podcast at Anchor. Okay, Let's Talk About Life. Actually, nasa Spotify rin yata siya. Okay, Let's Talk About Life. Well, anyways, nandun lang lahat yun. Nire-record ko lang yun. Kung may mga, yung trip, yung podcast, yan, nandyan rin yan. Nandun lang. Hanapin nyo lang po yung Reno Briguera sa YouTube, and then Let's Talk About Life sa Anchor Podcast. Ayan. Alright, so before we end this afternoon's talk, so let's do some music meditation. So we are going to do the mantra Haribol, Nitaygor, Nitaygor, Haribol. So some of you may ask, what is the meaning of Haribol? Haribol means chant the holy names of God. Yeah. So you can just rest for a while, just sit down. You can simply listen. And all your negative thoughts will go away. Just simply focus on the sounds of the holy names. Haribol, Nitaygor, Nitaygor, Haribol, Haribol, Nitaygor, Nitaygor, Haribol, Haribol, Nitaygor. Haribol, Nitaygor, Nitaygor, Haribol, Haribol, Nitaygor, Nitaygor, Haribol, Haribol, Nitaygor, Nitaygor, Haribol, Haribol. Haribol, Nitaygor, Nitaygor, Haribol, Haribol, Nitaygor, Nitaygor, Haribol, 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 Nitaygor, Nitaygor, Haribol, Haribol, Nitaygor, Nitai Gaur Haribol. Haribol, Nitai Gaur. Nitai Gaur Haribol. Haribol, Nitai Gaur. Nitai Gaur Haribol. Haribol. Haribol, Nitai Gaur. Nitai Gaur Haribol. Haribol, Nitai Gaur. Nitai Gaur Haribol. Haribol. So thank you very much for watching. See you all next live videos. Haribol. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat.